What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So today we have Teofimo Lopez. I said Lopez. Lopez in the news, and I actually got 3 videos that I'm gonna do on him today because I don't want to make it one extra long video. That'll be like a 30-minute long video. So I want to break them up into 3s, and so I could address everything that I have. I have an issue with a lot of what he said today, man, and it's crazy because. I am a Teofimo Lopez, but I'm starting not to become one. You know what I'm saying? It's just the stuff that he's saying is just really starting to irritate me, bro. But today he did an interview with Fight Hub TV, and he was speaking on shout out to Marcus Vegas, by the way, but he was speaking on how he feels like Tim Bradley is not a Hall of Famer or whatnot. You know, he spoke on, because he was saying how the commentary for the Devin Haney versus Lomachenko fight was biased or whatnot, which is crazy to me, but I'll speak on that in a little bit. But he was stating that he feels like Tim Bradley is not a Hall of Famer, but this is the same person that says he's a Hall of Famer, and his father feels like he's a Hall of Famer. So what are the criteria? Now, what you guys see right here, because Teo loves to talk about how he was undisputed. Teofimo loves to talk about how he was undisputed, but again, I always state that Teofimo first and foremost was never undisputed, bro. What you see right here is on BoxRec, right? A credible source that a lot of people take serious. You see when he fought George Kambosos, what titles were on the line? The IBF, the WBA, and the WBO, all right? No WBC. Why was the WBC title not on the line? Because Devin Haney was the WBC champion, right? This whole franchise, Mauricio Suleiman said it himself. The franchise champion is not a title; it's a status, right? If it was a title, then why was George Kambosos not considered the franchise champion? If it was a title, you know, because George Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez. Why was George Kambosos not considered a franchise champion? Because once again, because it's not a title; it's a status. Devin Haney had the title, right? Once Devin Haney and George Kambosos fought, they consolidated the titles. Guess what? Devin Haney became undisputed. Furthermore, just to take this whole argument in the layman's terms, the fact that I can dispute why Teofimo is not undisputed shows that he's not undisputed, because when you're undisputed, that means something that cannot be disputed. I can dispute that by saying the WBC title was not on the line. Devin Haney had it. So, but that's enough of that. Let's talk about this Teofimo. Let's talk about Teofimo. You know, he stated that the judges, the commentary was biased. Andre Ward and Tim Bradley were being biased against Devin Haney or for Devin Haney or whatnot. And it's crazy to me because, bro, go listen to the commentary. Bro, Tim Bradley was actually taking up more for Lomachenko than anybody. Like, Tim Bradley, anything Lomachenko did, Tim Bradley was just right there to glorify it. So what is what is this guy talking about? What is Teofimo talking about? People were actually criticizing Tim Bradley for being biased against Devin Haney and was being more open for basically riding on anything that Lomachenko was doing. So how in the world was Tim Bradley being biased for Devin Haney? That's crazy, right? Another thing, Andre Ward himself. Andre Ward was anything that Andre Ward was basically telling everybody what Devin Haney was doing. But when Devin Haney was incorrect and he was making mistakes and Loma was capitalizing off of it, Andre Ward was there to talk about that. So, bro, I can't stand I do not like. Teo has really been irritating me lately, man. I'm not liking what I'm seeing or hearing from this dude, bro. So now, according to Teofimo Lopez Sr. and Teofimo, they already feel like Teofimo's a Hall of Famer. They feel like he has a chance to be a 2-time undisputed champion. I don't know how you can be a 2-time undisputed world champion, but you haven't even got undisputed once. You became undisputed once. All right, you were a unified champion when you beat Lomachenko, but you were not undisputed, my boy. So now, my only question is, what criteria are you basing this Hall of Fame statue at? Now, again, I don't like Tim Bradley. I don't like his commentary. I don't agree with majority of the things that Tim Bradley says. I like him as a fighter. As a fighter, Tim Bradley was a dog. As a fighter, he's a dog. I like Tim Bradley as a fighter, but as a commentator, nah. But so it's not that I'm defending Tim Bradley. It's more so me pointing out what Teofimo has to say, which is a bunch of nonsense. in this whole 3-part discussion about Teofimo today. But let's talk about Tim Bradley's resume, all right? Because if we talk, like, what criteria get you into the Hall of Fame? Well, your accomplishments and your resume, right? Now, in both situations, as of right now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Teo is the same person that stated, these guys are the same people that said Teofimo's a Hall of Famer now. All right? That whole, he's going to sell more pay-per-views than Floyd Mayweather and all that, right? All right, so this is Tim Bradley's resume. Miguel Vasquez beat Miguel Vasquez. Junior Witter, he beat Junior Witter. Kendall Holt, another champion. Nate Campbell, that was a no contest or whatnot because of a cut, but he has fought Nate Campbell. Lamont Peterson, the first person to beat Lamont Peterson, by the way. Devin Alexander, back when Devin Alexander was a top level fighter and unified the division, the light junior welterweight division. Joel Casamayor, and that was on the undercard of, I think, Manny Pacquiao versus somebody, I can't remember. But I understand Casamayor was past his prime or whatnot, but whatever. Manny Pacquiao, many people thought he lost that fight. And then look, he wants to talk about that. Teo wants to talk about how people thought that he lost the fight to Pacquiao. Bro, even though, now I thought he beat Lomachenko, but a lot of people thought Lomachenko could have pulled that fight could have went Lomachenko's way too, buddy. But anyways, Manny Pacquiao, Ruslan Provodnikov, Juan Manuel Marquez is a bigger, first of all, Manny Pacquiao is a bigger name than anybody that Teofimo Lopez has fought. Juan Manuel Marquez is a bigger name than anybody that Teofimo Lopez has fought. Diego Chavez, that should have been a victory for him. Jesse Vargas, Brandon Rios. This dude has been in there down with all these champions, right? Now Teofimo, let's go down his resume. All right. Let's see, the first, I'm gonna go to the first name I noticed, which seems to be Mason Menard, who is decent but is a C-level fighter. Diego Magdaleno, a decent but a C-level fighter. Mashui Nakatani. A lot of people actually felt like he gave Teofimo a lot of trouble. Nakatani. A lot of people say he gave Teofimo a lot of trouble. Richard Comey, okay, I'll give him Richard Comey. Richard Comey is a good fighter, B-level fighter. Vasily Lomachenko, the biggest and best name on his resume, which I give him 100% credit on that. Vasily Lomachenko, an A-level fighter, one A-level fighter. And lost to George Kambosos. Many people thought you lost to Sandor Martin. And now you fighting Josh Taylor. So how in the world can his father say that, or he and his father feel like he's a Hall of Famer, but then you want to criticize Tim Bradley? You're a one division champion. You haven't gotten a belt at 140 yet. I mean, you might, maybe this weekend. Who knows? We'll see. We'll find out very soon. But you're a unified champion in one division. Tim Bradley's a unified champion at 140 and a champion at 147, so a 2-division world champion. So make this make sense. How in the world do you feel like you're a Hall of Famer, but Tim Bradley's not? Make that make sense. Even if you don't feel like Tim Bradley if you feel like Tim Bradley is not a Hall of Famer, cool. I can't knock that, all right? But it's no way in the world Teofimo has any right to speak on Tim Bradley not being a Hall of Famer, but they feel like he's a Hall of Famer with the credentials that he has right now. All right, that doesn't make any sense. So, bro, dude needs to stop with all this nonsense, bro. Josh Taylor, I mean, hopefully he can. I mean, I'm again. He's an American. I'm an American. So I'm pulling for him. I want him to beat Josh Taylor or whatnot. Even though I even had Josh Taylor as my favorite at 140. Him and Gary Antoine Russell. But I want the belts to stay over here, or to come over here or whatnot. But bro, he's making it hard for me to pull for dude, bro. I'm just being honest. Bro. He's making it real hard for me to pull for him, man, because I'm not liking the stuff that he's saying, bro. And dude, the excuses that he makes and the contradictions. I got another video coming after this one about the contradictions that he recently made or whatnot. But I'm not feeling this, man, with Teofimo. So hopefully he can get past Josh Taylor, because that's not a conclusion. I probably would have Josh. I think I'm picking Josh Taylor to win, but hopefully he can overcome, you know, and get a defeat over Josh Taylor, and we can see what happens next. But it's not looking too good for Teofimo right now, man. He's, you know, recently talked about his wife divorcing him and taking half his money. We want prenup. We want prenup. Yeah, because when she leave your ass, she gonna leave with half. But anyways, you know, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?